What up, what up, what up to everybody out there? What up, though? Uh, just hopping on a live here, impromptu live. I hope it doesn't get too warm in the car. I may have to turn it back on and get the air conditioning going. It's a pretty warm day here in Krabi, Thailand. And I wanted to get on here and talk about a few different things, but my most favorite is it being basically the first of the month. If you've ever heard that Bone Thugs and Harmony song, I'm from the Midwest, Detroit, Michigan, what up, though? Then you know around the first of the month is when the certain things get paid. So very soon here there should be something dropping into the account from the VA, from the Department of Veteran Affairs, and hopefully I'll be able to start my life over again like I normally do every first of the month. So I wanted to hop on here and talk about a few things, including getting paid by the VA. But most importantly, I want to say, as you hop into the live, as you come into the live, give a shout out. Let me know exactly where you're from. Leave a note if you got some questions. CJ, what up, what up, what up, though? If you got any questions, let me know, because we're going to talk about what my family and I spend to live out here in Krabi, Thailand. What's up, guys? As you come into the room, let me know where you're from. We are out here in Krabi, Thailand. It is a very warm, sunny day, and we are about to get paid here soon, so we're going to take advantage of that. The sun is beautiful. We're going to head out to the beach today. What up, guys? As you come into the room, let me know where you're from, and we are going to spend some time as a family out on the beach. But getting paid and knowing that we are getting ready to head out, grab some food, do some things for the house. So what does it cost for us to live out here in Krabi, Thailand? Well, there are four of us, myself included. Kat, what up, what up? As you come to the room, let me know where you're from. Ricky, what's up, what's up? And so what does it cost to live out here as a 100% rated veteran in Krabi, Thailand? Well, one, I really couldn't afford to live in the States anymore on the salary that I was being, or on the pension that I'm being paid. What up, guys? Williams, you come in. What's up, Monica? Let me know where you're from. I am out in Krabi, Thailand, and I just couldn't afford to live in the States anymore. Okay, hold on. So how do you go about getting checked for anxiety in the VA? You guys can get me off topic, but this is exactly the type of stuff that I want to talk about. So how do you get checked by the VA? As it stands right now, there are a lot of cuts going on in the VA. Somewhere close to 80,000 people are being let go and fired. So there's a huge backlog of getting anything done in the VA. Turning in paperwork is weeks in the making. So to get an actual appointment, you're going to need to call the VA hotline, the 1000 number. Now, if you don't know the number, I'm going to put it in the notes later, but you can also Google it as well, and tell them that you want to schedule an appointment. You can walk into any VA facility as a vet and tell them that you want to be scheduled for a VA or for an appointment for anxiety. If you're already in with the VA, you can message your doctor, your provider. Jaden, what's up, guys? Shelly, as you come in, let me know where you're from, and let them know that you want to be scheduled for an appointment for whatever ails you, not just anxiety. Now, so you understand that anxiety is rated under mental health DBQ, the 3438 CFR, all under the same umbrella of mental health issues. So if it's not just anxiety, it could be depression, it can be addiction, it could be a lot of different things if you're an alcoholic. So as you guys come in, let me know. Deborah, what's up, guys? So there's multiple ways to get in touch with the VA, and the best way is literally to just go find somebody, walk into a VA facility and tell them, hey, I want to be scheduled for an appointment. What's up, guys? As you come in, I am a 100% VA rated veteran living in Krabi, Thailand, and I am here to help you get the rating that you deserve. And if you guys know any vets out there that are having troubles actually getting in with the VA, everyone's having those problems right now, unfortunately, simply because of the cuts. I have to be honest, I don't know if it's due because of the personnel being let go and the positions needing to be refilled, or if it's truly the VA playing games and saying, well, if you're going to cut us, we're just going to make things just that much more difficult, more than we normally do. So sorry about that. You know, it's the way life is right now, man, because everything is going to in a handbasket, you know? So try to get in with those guys if you can. Give a phone call, send a fax, walk into a VA facility. If you're already in with the VA, let them know that you're going to put in a request for anxiety to be evaluated, and you want to be scheduled ASAP. Now, I'll tell you myself personally, I just messaged those guys on va.gov from my phone. I don't even call anymore from over here in Krabi. It is 3:45 in the afternoon. So calling the VA is a stretch for me. I have to be up at about 10 or 11 at night to make that phone call. So you can hop on the va.gov app, and if you haven't heard of it, you can download it from the App Store or from the Play Store. And it's actually a pretty good app, to tell you the truth. But you can schedule from there. You can tell your provider that you want to be seen for mental health, whatever it may be. So if we're talking about mental health, let's talk about mental health, guys. As you come into the room, let me know where you're from. Yeah, the app is pretty good, man. I tell you, out of the 99 things that the VA gets wrong, that's probably the one thing that they've gotten right so far. I know I harp a lot about the VA, but there are individuals in the VA that are there to help you and help to assist you. Not everyone's there to take you out. Some people are part of the matrix, but they realize what the system is. So you're going to get individuals within it that are cool, but the majority of it, you know, the system itself just, you know, it grows what it grows. So now that we are having hard times getting in with the VA, I sent them a message on va.gov, and I told them, hey, I want to talk to somebody about my mental health. Jessica, what's up? Rita, as you come in, let me know where you guys are from. And then, so because I was originally, of course, from Detroit, Michigan, but then I moved out to the Philippines for a while. My VA is in the only VA facility in Asia, which is in Manila, Philippines. And then so I messaged them, told them that I wanted to schedule a mental health conversation with my doctor. And it's been about, I'm not joking, about a week since I heard anything back from them. No one has said anything. No one has sent the message and said, we'll reach out to you and let you know when we have a better answer. Just nothing. Dead silence. So imagine someone who needs assistance in that moment. Remember, guys, there's always a hotline, VA hotline, that you can call if you truly need help in the moment. But if you're, having problems and you're reaching out to your provider and not getting any response, hey, I live out here Krabi for a reason, so I can relax and try to chill my mind a bit and not have to stress too much about the VA. But then, so Ricochet, what's up, guys? Sills, you come in, let me know where you're from. Nathan, what's up? What up, though? I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I am a 100% VA rated veteran, and I am here to assist you guys in achieving the same. A lot of times when you go into anything with the VA, you're not sure what you're getting into. Vets just don't know. I've assisted vets that have never even called the VA. They don't know what to expect. So I'm here to help you guys through every step, every point. And so then when we talk about these things, let's talk about our mental health. I did send a message to them the other day and told them that I wanted some assistance, and I haven't heard anything back. So if you're going in for anxiety, understand that it is under all one umbrella. You're going to be rated for depression, anxiety, whatever it may be, under one umbrella. And you are rated by a document, a DBQ, a disability questionnaire. And there's going to be multiple questions that the doctor is going to ask you. And this is going to happen during your C&P exam. A lot of you guys go into these C&P exams thinking this is just going to be talking to a doctor and having someone chill and kick it with you. And that's not what you're there for. It is an exam. Pamela, what's up, guys? As you come in, Jesse, Tiffany, let me know where you guys are from, man. Drop some notes. Let me know. Ask some more questions, because I am not a gatekeeper. I'm here to answer every question that you have. I want the VA to pay what they owe, every cent. And it's not just about the money. It truly is about understanding that the VA can't give you anything else back. They're not going to give you your mental health back. They're not going to give you your physical body back. What they can't give you your time back, but what they can give you is compensation. Because a lot of us are worn out. A lot of us truly don't know how to express that. So let me tell you, as you go through that DBQ with the C&P examiner, they're going to ask you multiple questions. And depending on your severity, how you answer those questions, they're going to rate you at a certain level. It is just like taking an exam. You either know the answers or you don't. You either know what you need to tell them or you don't. And if you go into the exam saying, I'm good, I'm okay. No, that didn't happen. Oh, just press it down and keep it down low. And don't tell anybody about my issues. Just chilling. What's up, guys? As you come into the room, let me know where you're from. Holler at me, AJ. Let me know what's going on, brother. And then so you go talk to the CMP examiner, and now you come out with a 10%. You don't know why. And that's exactly why. Because you don't tell the truth when you walk into these exams. And I know in the overall scheme of things, the CMP exam is just one part of it. You must also get medical, you must have medical evidence within the last 12 months. So you can't expect to have the VA understand that you were in combat in 99 and 2001 and say, well, that should explain everything, right? And it does not. You must have relevant new medical evidence to prove your case, your claim, and it must be within the last 12 months. So if you have not been to the doctor in the last 12 months, and you're already failing this test, go to the doctor. I know a lot of you stoic veterans do not want to see a doctor. You don't want to be told the truth because you also don't know even how to tell the truth. So now you're stuck. Go to the doctor. I know it's expensive in the US. Go to the doctor. And then so if you can't go to the doctor in the US, there's multiple other ways to get around that. You can have a telehealth with a doctor from the Philippines who can also thoroughly examine you and tell you it's more than likely than caused by the VA or caused by your military service that these are your issues. So remember, we're always throwing up the triangle. Always throwing up the triangle. Guys, as you come into the room, let me know where you're from. Always throwing up the triangle anytime you talk to the VA when it comes to your VA claims. When did it start? It started in service. That's the answer. It doesn't matter if you're talking about something that happened 20 years after. That's not when it started. It started in service. It doesn't matter if it hurts like hell today. It started in service. When did it start? It started in service. What are your symptoms? What are your issues? It's throbbing. I'm numb. I don't sleep. I have insomnia. What are your symptoms and how severe are they? So as we go through the levels, how severe are your symptoms? If you think that you're 100%, but you go in and talk to the doctor and the doctor says, how bad are you? And you say, I'm good, doc. Everything's golden. You're going to get 0. I don't know why veterans go into these exams thinking they're going to keep these issues to themselves and truly get rated properly. You must go tell the truth. So when did it start? It started in service. What's the severity of your issues? It's throbbing. It's broken. It doesn't work. It needs to be fixed. It's something, whatever the issue is. And how does it affect you today? I can't climb the stairs anymore. I can't drive. I can't go to work. Whatever the outcome is, you need to explain that as well. So throw up the triangle when you go into talking to the VA. Throw up the diamond sign when you go talk to the VA. When did it start? What are your symptoms? How severe is it? How does it affect you today? That's an easy, my brain can remember that. So let me tell you about my memory issues. So when you walk in and talk to the VA, you must talk about your memory issues. We can dig deep down into these holes. We can continue to go down through these things, but let me give you a blueprint. It's in 3s. Remember the 3s. How does it affect you occupationally? How does it affect you socially? How does it affect you in your hygiene? Let's talk about it. I right now know that I'm going to be on camera, so I button my shirt like I used to back in the past. But if you look at me, I'm looking a little scrubby today. I really need a haircut. It's been a couple weeks, and my wife is going to get on my case eventually. But sometimes I just don't care, and I truly don't. And then until you're ready to go tell the VA that you're not going to get the rating that you deserve, and until you recognize it in yourself, you're really not going to get the rating that you deserve. So then when you go talk to the VA and you're keeping these things from them, they're never going to rate you properly. So in that 3, understand that the hygiene comes along with a lot of things. Do you brush your teeth regularly like normal people? Do you get your hair cut? Do you stay groomed like normal people? If you have to because you go to a job that mandates that you are, would you do it if you didn't have that job? If you weren't working on that Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, would you do anything? Would you wear the same clothes all day? Do you not care when you go outside what you smell like, what you look like? These are your hygienic issues that you must talk about. And if you know any vets like this, you know what I'm talking about. They don't take care of themselves. They don't care. So then on the hygienic side, how well do you keep yourself maintained? If you're bad like I am, you got to tell the truth. You got to go tell the VA the truth. So then the second part is socially. And this is the one that I think most vets think that is so glamorized. And if they're not this, then there's no way they can get rated. So then most vets are hypervigilant. Most of us are to a point where we're on guard and on alert at all times. And we just don't talk about it. But we're constantly eyeing people up and down. We're constantly looking for issues and things around corners that probably don't even exist. So then if you find yourself not being able to go outside because you can't go to a restaurant, because you can't put your back to a wall, or because you go to a restaurant and there's too many people, so you got to drag your entire family out, you got to leave. You can't take care. You can't take it. You got cameras up all around your house, bars or your windows like I do, cameras up everywhere. And you just know somebody, something, you don't know what it is, but you know something's coming to get you. Look, I'm already starting to scratch. Let me slow down a little bit. If you're having issues when it comes to hypervigilance, you must tell the VA this. You must talk about what you perceive and what you think you know, because it's not always true. So go tell the VA. Go tell the VA when you hear voices that aren't there. Go tell the VA when you have nightmares, vivid nightmares. Go tell the VA when you have absolute blow-ups for no reason at all in public, for the smallest minute thing. Go tell the VA. I don't know why we keep these things to ourselves. We're all going through it. I promise you the majority of the vets that you know are absolutely going through these issues. But we don't talk about it. We keep them to ourselves. And that's what keeps you from getting your rating. So if you can't work, sorry, let me stop. Let me slow down, because that's the occupational side. And that's one that's most dear to my heart. What's up, guys? As you come into the room, let me know where you're from. Leave some questions, because I'm answering everything. I am not gatekeeping. I'm going deep in on this. So then let's talk about it. When it comes to the social, you know, if you're blowing up at people, if you can't drive in traffic because you just want to kill somebody, I don't know what I can say on TikTok. I'll keep it chill. You know the feeling. You know what you're going through. You know that you can't be in traffic to even get to work in the first place. You got to work remotely. Or if you work in a job that your boss understands your problems, so he allows for things that most civilian bosses wouldn't allow for. Like you taking time off of work due to migraines. You taking time off of work due to mental health issues. Most normal people, most civilians would get fired. But vets get a lot of leeway, because a lot of times we go 120 into everything. Constantly. We stay on burn, right? So just what's up, guys? Ask some questions. Let me know what's going on. So when you're out in public and when you're having these problems, but you're not reporting any, you're not talking about it, and you're not trying to get better, the VA needs to know about these things. You must talk to them. You must go get assistance. John, what's up, guys? Linda, as you come into the room, let me know where you're from. Ask some questions. Say what up, though. Say hi. Let me know something. So then that leads into other things as well, right? And the one that's most dear to my heart, because even on the social side, you know what your social issues are. You know you can't be out in public for too long. You know you don't hold conversations with people more than 5 minutes, because you just can't have that conversation. I am 100% P&T TDIU. TDIU stands for Total Disability Individual Unemployability, which means you can't work. And then all encompassing, that means you can't work a normal job, a normal day-to-day 9 to 5. Kenneth, what's up, guys? As you come into the room, let me know where you're from. James, what up, though? Ask some questions, guys. Let me know where you're from. So then try to work the occupational. This is the third part. We went from your hygiene to your social. Now we're talking about the occupational, because this is the one that's most near and dear to me, because I'm TDIU. If you know you're having issues, all encompassing, you can't work because of this, you can't work because of that, it is due to your military time. Tampa Bay, what up, though? Tampa. I lived out in Oviedo for a couple months before I came over here, so I think we're pretty close to each other. Lancaster, what's up, Kenneth? Pennsylvania. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. Of course, I'm a Michigan fan, go blue. So I'm not a fan of Penn State. I don't know if you're a Penn State fan, but can't stand you guys. But we're glad to see you in here, man. If you guys come in, ask some questions, man, because I'm here to answer these questions for you. And this is how you get to 100%. I'm not here to gatekeep. I'm here to help you guys get every benefit you deserve from the VA, because I know what you're going through. I know how it feels. I deal with these guys all the time, and it is always something. It just never works, bro. I've got to the point where I'm super petty with them, man. I'm to the point where I need someone to come along with me, be that Robin or whoever it is, because I want to see it burn. I just want to see the industry. I can't stand it, man. I digress. On the occupational side, if you cannot work due to your military-related issues, it is an easier path to get to 100% than 100% P&T. Most people don't know that there are different degrees of 100%. 100% P&T, 100% TDIU. There's multiple degrees of it. Even past 100% P&T, there's 100% SMC, special monthly compensation. So let me spell it all out for you. I'm 100% P&T, TDIU, with SMCK. And then so the salary that the salary, I keep saying salary, the pension, the money that I make, I just couldn't make it in the US. It's just not enough. It doesn't keep up with inflation. Eggs are $8 a carton, bro. Come on, man. I can't. Working for me just does not work, right? Working for civilians who are all about that do as I say, not as I do mentality, that's not leadership. There's multiple reasons why you can't work. May it be your migraines, may it be your anger issues, may it be you can't even drive in traffic because traffic, man. I lived in Arizona for a while too. If you can't tell, I bounce around a lot simply because I can never grab hold and stay in one place. Zero, what's up, guys? So being out in Arizona for a little bit, I couldn't stand that traffic. And then so I wouldn't go to work. I just wasn't going. I wasn't calling in. I just wasn't showing up. Screw that jazz, man. So if you know that these are the things that you're thinking of and they're going through your head and you know how you feel, you got to report it to the VA. You got to tell the VA these things. This is how you get rated. Actually telling the truth. A lot of you don't know how to tell the truth. Mary Lewis, what's up? As you come into the room, let me know where you're from. We already got Pennsylvania here. We already got Tampa Bay. I'm a huge Tom Brady fan, so he's the GOAT, man. Tampa Bay, man. I love watching him win a championship down there. But you got to go tell the VA the truth. And if you want to be rated, if you want to get the rating that you deserve, you gotta know what you're talking about, and you gotta be prepared for the exam. So in the exam, in those three things, they're going to ask you layers of questions within those three things. You got to be able to answer these questions and tell the truth. Because a lot of you, when they say, well, are you having thoughts of S? And you say no, but you know you are. You must tell the truth. If you're scared that they're going to lock you up, they probably will. But if you need the help that you truly need, go get the help, man. You vets, man, like I feel for you so much more than you understand, because I know what you're going through, and a lot of you aren't taking the time to truly fix your shit, man. Fix yourself. So I'm here trying to fix myself, and I'm trying to do these things, and that's why I'm trying to help you guys do the same. Angie Lewis, Louise, as you come in, let me know where you guys are from. Go tell the VA the truth and let them know that you can't work. You're taking time off of work. You're not going to work at all. You're getting fired. You get fired before you quit because you know you're going to get fired. So you don't have to say that you got fired before you get to your next job. If you're like me, when I was living out in Arizona and DC, I would immediately start looking for other jobs the second I got into the job that I just got because I knew I was going to get fired. Absolutely going to get fired. Knew it was going to happen. So I was already hopping ship when I was getting into ships. Angela, what's up? What's up? Nope. This is a one-on everyone else conversation. I'm not letting anybody in. I did that before, and I learned that you guys like to hop in and just play games. We're not playing games today. We're telling the truth when it comes to the VA. If you guys know any vets out there that need assistance, please direct them my way. I am here to take everybody to the mountaintop. I am the Harriet Tubman. I'm here to take everybody with me, man. I need as many of my vets to come along with me as possible, and a lot of you just don't make it because you don't tell the truth. That's it. So then in those 3 spaces, they're going to ask you questions underneath. You must tell the truth. You must. If you want the rating that you're looking for. Now, a lot of you are not willing to go to the mountaintop. A lot of you talk about it, but you're not truly trying to get there. And then when you figure out that you don't know the formula and you get upset and you get jaded, then you talk about every other veteran that comes along and because you're pissed. Do your due diligence. Learn what it takes to get rated through the VA properly and get your proper rating. If you're not 100%, you're not 100%. Be thankful for that. That's it. So as we roll all that into one, I live out in Krabi, Thailand, and I live out here because I could not afford to live in the U.S. The things that I needed to do in the U.S., you guys got to pay insurance, car insurance every month. Every 31 days, man, you got to pay insurance. Sometimes 30, it depends. This car that I'm sitting in right now, I paid insurance for one time 5 months ago. I think it cost me 150 US. I couldn't afford to every month be that person anymore. I was absolutely losing my mind. So if you guys want to know what it costs to live out here in Krabi, Thailand, what it costs to live in Thailand in general or in Asia, out of the country, every place I've been has always been cheaper than anything you could have in the States. Becky, Daniel, what's up, Anthony? You guys come in, let me know where you're from, man. Prophet, what up, though? Let me know, guys know where you're from, man. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I am a 100% rated P&T veteran living in Thailand, and I could no longer afford to live in the States at what I was being paid. So then being out here, tons cheaper. Not just insurance. The car in itself, I pay 300 US a month for. I hear that the car payments in the States are somewhere in the $700 and $800 range, and that doesn't even include the insurance. Insanity. Absolute dirty, disgusting work. I don't know how you people live there. Leave. Get out of the States. Vets, get out of the States. Amy, what's up? As you guys come in, let me know where you're from. Victor, what's up? If you're living in the States, plan your escape now. Start to do it now. Doug, what's up? Get out of the States, because it's never going to get better. This is not. And you know it's not. But it's better everywhere else. Now, every place that you live has got its pros and cons. You know, it doesn't matter where you live, you're going to have problems. We're having small issues now with our visa. I've got to figure out our visa to live here because you only get 60 days when you enter. And then you have to figure out your visa. What up, guys, as you come in? Beautiful. What up, though? Nola, what up? Nola, girl? Nola, I know where you're from. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I am a 100% rated P&T veteran living in Thailand. And it's getting hot in this car. I said I was probably going to turn the car on. Hope you guys can still hear me. We're gonna get this aircon cranking a little bit because it is hot outside. But I couldn't afford to live in the States anymore, guys, and I know you can't either. Hello, good looking, beautiful car. Charleston, South Kakalaki. I've been as close as North Carolina. I've never been to South Carolina because I ain't gonna lie, I'm just nervous to be down in South Carolina. That Bible Belt always made me nervous. Even being in Florida, you know, was always a problem for me. But Sally, what up, though? Good to see you guys. Hot Sauce, what up, though? I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I live in Krabi, Thailand. And well, I can't say that I'll never come back to the U.S., but I couldn't afford the U.S. anymore. Timmy, what up though? Jackie, what up though? And Chuck, what's up, guys? As you come in, ask the questions. I will answer whatever you're looking for. How much does it cost to live out here? It's not expensive. We went to the doctor the other day. Full round of everything that we needed to get done. It cost $150 US. We walked into the doctor. The doctor saw us almost immediately. When she wasn't sure about the diagnosis, she said, I'll be back. She went and called some colleagues. They came in, they did their thing. We got everything we needed for drugs. We walked out. It cost us $150 US. You can't even walk in the door in the US in an emergency room for less than $1,000. You guys got to get out of the States. Get out of the West. Get out of the West. And what's up, Anna? What up, though? Yolanda, what up, though? Good to see you guys. Get out of the West, because the West is just tearing you guys down. Terry, what up, though? It's a toll that you guys don't understand until you travel. Logan, so do you guys think you live in the States and you're like, this is the best country in the world? Man, I am a vet. Listen to what I'm telling you. I've traveled so many places in my life. Go to where your money is best valued. Don't just be in a place because that's all you know. Pat, what up though? You got to get out. You got to try. Get a passport. I don't want to drag on too much. Let me stay on topic. Sorry, guys. Get out of the States. It's expensive. Medical here is cheap, and it's up to date. It's modern. It's modern medical. This is not third world country medical. This car is modern. It cost me $300 US a month, not including gas. The house that we live in cost us $700 US a month. We have 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. John, what up though? Appreciate you, brother. Same, and you same. Have a blessed one. Have a blessed one, because I want to see all you guys be blessed. I truly do. If you are a veteran or you know a veteran, Marco, what's up? If you know a veteran that needs assistance. If you're just looking to get out, if you're not even a veteran, you're just saying, I got to get out of the States. This is that BS, because it is. Ask the questions, man. I will answer whatever questions you have. How much does it cost for us to eat here as a family of 4? 2 toddlers, 2 adults. We spend about 9,000 baht a month, maybe about 10,000 baht a month, which is, if I'm not mistaken, about $350 US, about $400 US to eat. We bought 30 carton of eggs for $3. Guidance, what's up though? What's up, guys? As you come in, hot mama, what's up? Ask some questions. Let me know what you want to know. I will answer whatever questions that you got. It is always beautiful here. The sun is out. I'm hot in here. I hope you guys can hear me. It's a different life. It's a different life than the States. That stress, a lot of that stress just goes away. And you guys think it's expensive. Yes, I will be honest. The initial trip is a bit expensive, because getting on that plane and dragging your entire life from that point to this point is extreme, right? But if you know anything about the West compared to the East, nobody else plays that BS credit game but the West. No one else plays that game. Jan, what's up though? Mary, what's up though? So as you get to the Thailand, and you're like, where am I gonna live? I don't have credit here. No, you bring the money with you. It cost us 5,000 baht down payment as a deposit to move in, which is about 120 US. And I pay 20,000 baht a month, which is about 600, 700 US a month. That's it. We moved in the same day into a furnished 2-room, 2-bathroom condo with families surrounding us, other families, for $800 US. Natty, what's up though? Kathy, what's up though? Ask some questions. If you know any vets, if you know yourself, and you're just ready to get out of that rat race, it'll never be the States. It'll never be the States, man. You guys got to get over here and join us, because it's a beautiful life over here instead. So please send any vets that you have my way. I am here to answer whatever questions that you have. Holistic, what's up though? Drop where you're from. Let me know where you guys are from. Sumi, let me know where you guys are from. Mikey D, what up though? And your vet, please let me know where you guys are from, because I want to know how long it's going to take for you to get over here, depending on where you're at. I left everything in the States. Blue Sky, what up though? Sharon, what's up? What up? What up? Happy Heart. I sold everything. I sold everything. JB, what up though? You're like, oh my God, your credit, right? Let's talk about it. First off, nobody else plays that credit game but the States. Nobody. So if you're in the Philippines, if you're in Thailand, if you're in the Asias, you can use your credit card. Yes, absolutely. They have credit machines that take credit, but to move into a place that's not, there's no credit involved. As long as you have the funds available, you move in. Terrence, what's up though? Frederica, what up though? And Rick, what up? Buck, what up though? Buck, Diane and Barry, what's up? Let me know where you guys are from. And then so you move in, and it's a fully furnished 2-bedroom place that you don't have to worry about. And that stress goes away. Bonita, what up though? And then the food is cheap, right? So we go out and eat often. We eat sometimes too often, to tell you the truth. We have to rein in the budget because the food is too good. We eat out too much. So then you're like, man, well, what do you spend on food? We play a bit. We spend about $600 US a month on entertainment, on eating, on the things that we think are for us. So then you can't really get that in the States, right? Because right around the corner from us, there's 6 beaches within 20 minutes of us. Diamond J, what up though? And we go to all of them because they're relaxing. Mother Jones, what's up though? And Hannah, what up though? You can't get this stuff in the States, man. This is not how it happens. It don't work like that in the States. What up though, guys? Let me know where you're from. Christine, what up though? You can't get this stuff in the States. It just doesn't happen. If you do, it's expensive. So you continue to grind because that's all you know. I left everything, man. I dropped it all. I sold all my toys. I had a Harley. I had 2 cars. I had a BMW. I had a huge house. Nobody else plays that credit game. Who cares? Like, why do you need credit? Who else plays the game? Douglas, what's up, though? If you're living in the States, you might need it. I guess that's what you need, but I'm not living there. I don't care. I saw a TikTok the other day. Female said, take out as many loans as possible and then say, screw them dudes and bounce. Use one of them loans to come over here and live. I believe it. Capitalism, I got my own beliefs. I'm not going to go, yeah, I'm tired of broke men. They can't perform well. Okay, I don't know what that means. That sounds very personal and something that you probably need to work on. I don't know if you're a vet or not, but you should go tell the VA that. You may get a pretty good rating. What up, guys? As you come in, let me know. Kunta, what up? What up, though? Keisha, or Trisha, I apologize. Let me know where you guys are from. I'm here to assist you in any way, shape, or form. If you're trying to get out of the States, man, if you're a vet who just is fed up and you know that you've been fired, you're going to quit from every job that you've ever had. If you know that your mental health just can't take it anymore. Candy, what up, though? Sandra, what up, though? Mrs. Mark, how do you say it? Oh wow, Cara, you got to tell me how to say that. John, what up though? Let me know where you guys are from. It's a different world over here, and you just got to be willing to take that leap. That's all I can say. But you also can understand that the people here are accommodating, and then so you find out a lot as you go around, as you meet people, you know. So it's not as bad as most people think it is. It's actually a lot easier once you get used to it, but you got to travel a little bit. People from the States don't travel at all. Most of them don't even have passports. If you got your passport, give a shout out. Let me know where you travel, where you've been. I've personally been to more countries than I've been to States. So just understand it. It's a different world outside. I joined the military so I could travel. And then I got stationed at the Pentagon my entire career and never went anywhere. Nene, what up though? Boss man and Paul, what up? Jess, what up though? Jose, what up though? Only jealous wants envy. What up, though? Good to see you guys. Nancy, what up? Twist and Tumbler. Oh, wow. Okay. Let me know where you're from, where you're trying to be. I think the motivation comes with knowing someone else has done it and being able to walk you through and tell you, hey, this is how I got it done. And I'm more than willing to help you guys get it done because nobody cares about any of that stress. Over here, people mind their business. people stay in their lane. If you need assistance, they assist you, and that's it, man. And you get what you're looking for. And all that extra drama that comes along with living in the States goes out of the window. Barney Fife, what up, though? And Miss Vandy. Oh, yeah, Miss Vandy. Town Biz Diva. Let me know where you guys are from, where you're trying to be. I'm here to assist you. So, to put it all together, as a 100% VA veteran living in Thailand, this is the best thing that I could have done for my mental health. And the only way that I could have gotten there is by going through the process that the VA puts you through. And the VA is going to put you through it. I hear all the time on TikTok and these other apps how people are talking about how vets are always scamming the system. How vets are lying when they go in. Can't be. I can't believe it. Absolutely not. Because we all report the same things. How are we all reporting the same stuff? We all under the same mass hysteria? Hey, Ron, what up, though? Hey, Ron. And Antonio, what up, though, man? Bubble Freak, what up? There's no way. There's no way. You become indoctrinated almost the second you walk into it. I remember the first day getting off that bus with my bag in hand. Pick them up, put them down, pick them up, put them down. They were breaking you on the day you showed up. Some of you got broken before you even made it through MEPS. Nick, what up, though? Apple user, what up, though? And it's for people to jump out and say that's not happening. There's only a handful of industries left in the U.S. that still compensate their ex-employees years after. There are so many industries left that there are pensions, and the military is one of them. Take a guess why. Just think about it for a little bit. Why? Why is this still a thing? Because a lot of us come out institutionalized. We still stuck because we had a purpose. Amy, what up, though? Who this? And Sundog. We had a purpose, and now we no longer have a purpose. And we're never taught that that's what drives us, what motivates us. So when we lose that fire, when we lose that purpose, everything goes out of the window. So you're telling me that the majority of us are exaggerating our symptoms, that we're lying about this? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because the VA is there for a purpose. VA is there for a reason. Nikki, what up, though? Michelle Curry, what up? Melissa, the VA is there for a reason. 22 of us a day. 22 a day. Are they all faking it? Were they all faking it? I don't want to get too upset. You know what your rating is. You know what your rating should be. Go get your rating. Go tell the VA what you truly need to tell the VA. Be honest. Go get the help that you need. And then when you find out the VA is not there to truly assist you, that they're only there to compensate you, go get your rating and get out of that BS in the States. Oh, excuse me. Let me slow down a little bit, guys. Danny Neat, what up, though? Julian D. That sounds like my name. What up, guys? Danny Wolford, what's up? What's up? As you come to the room, let me know where you're from. Willis, what up, though? And Sleepy. And Miss Tuck. Oh, what up, though? What up, though, guys? As you come in, let me know where you're from. There's a reason why we're still rated the way that we're rated, and there's a reason why in 2025 they're not truly going to take our disability. Impossible, because they know what we are. They know what they made us. They're there. We're there for a reason. We are there for a reason. And then when they let us go out into society, they know that one of or all three of these three things are going to happen. You're going to have issues with your hygiene. You're going to have issues with your occupational. You're going to have issues socially. They know these things. So there's no way possible you're going to tell me that 99% of the vets that go into this thing are exaggerating. I'll fight you. I really will. Woody, though, what up, though? What up, though? Michael, what's up? What's up, guys? As you come in, let me know where you're from. Gary, what up, though? Good to see you guys. Susan, what's up, though? As you come in, let me know where you're from. Are you already rated? If you're already rated and it's too low, Lisa, Woody, if you're already rated and it's too low, why? Why is it low? If you know that you should be getting 50%, 70%, why? Why is it low? Have you really sat down and really considered these things? You haven't. Because if you had, you would already be at the rating that you're looking for. But a lot of you are scared to poke the bear. You're scared to lose the rating that you already have. Why? You're already there in the beginning. The VA has already said, yes, we agree and believe you. So why would they reduce you? Why? If you go ahead and tell the same story over again, because it's the truth, what would you be concerned about losing your rating for? Rick P, what up though? Jeff, what up though? You can't be concerned about something like that. You went to begin with, you got the rating, you didn't get what you were looking for, but now you're scared to not get anything. Yes, Master, please. Thank you. We appreciate you giving us the ports that you gave us. We appreciate what you hunted out to me, boss. I appreciate it. That's exactly what you sound like. If you deserve what you deserve, go get what you deserve. Self-advocacy is the only way about this. You're not going to get what you need unless you go get it. And a lot of you just don't know how to do that. That's why I'm here. I'm here to direct you so you understand how to go get it. You just got to be truthful. You just got to be real with it, guys. What up, though? As you come in the room, Mike, what up, though? Fred Connor, what up, though? Let me know where you're from. I'm on a rant today. Cosmic Eric, what's up, though? What's up, guys? Nand, what up, though? Let me know where you're from. Drop some questions. I live in Thailand. I needed this in my life because I can tell you about all the angry outbursts and upsetness that I've had. The things that have gotten me fired, the fights that I've gotten in at work, the fights that I've gotten in at bars, the times that I've gotten up and said, not only am I drinking from the time that I wake to the time that I go to sleep, but I'm definitely getting into a fight before I go to sleep. If you find yourself getting into these fights because you got to go tell the VA. Henry, what's up, though? Jonathan, what up, though? What up, though? This guy, what up, though? And Wade. If you're rated, Gracie and Andrew, if you're rated and you don't have the rating that you're looking for, why don't you have the rating that you're looking for? Calvin, what's up, though? What up, though? A lot of you never have a game plan. You went into it throwing shit at the wall and hoped that it would stick. And some of it probably did stick, and that's why you got the 30% that you got, but you were hoping for 50, you were hoping for 70. So you're like, well, I threw enough shit at the wall. That should have worked, right? Wrong, because you don't know what you truly need to do. You went into it blind to begin with. Mike Smith, what up, though? What up, though? You went into it blind to begin with. So now you're upset and jaded because you didn't get the rating that you were looking for. So now you're angry and upset, or you're just like, I'm just not going to go back because I don't want to poke the bear. Thank you, boss, for giving me what you gave me. Victory, what up, though? Mike Smith, what up, though? Well, that's what you get. You get what you not deserve. What is it? You get what you take. You get what you take. So you took your 30%. That's good enough. Regina, what up, though? Joanna, what up, though? Mike Smith, as you guys come in the room, let me know. Let me know where you're from. Hope I'm not talking to too many people that don't speak English as a first language living over here in Thailand. I'll slow down a little bit. Maybe not everybody understands what I'm saying. Jilly Bean, what's up? And K-Dog. Kurt. Ruger. I'm more of a Smith and West person myself, to be honest. I know that's a blasphemy, but I am. That, a few other ones. But anyway, let me not digress. What up, though, guys? As you come into the room, let me know where you're from. Holler back at me, let me know. I am here to assist you guys in every way that I can. I'm here to take care of you. It's a different world outside of the States, and I know in the States you get indoctrinated and they tell you the same thing over and over again. Melody, what up, though? Jimmy D, what up, though? Appreciate you, brother. It's different over here. It's different. And then so those things that you become accustomed to, all that stress, man, some of you are gonna get over here and not know what to do yourself, to tell you the truth. So you gotta find a hobby, you gotta find something, maybe golf. Or Kim, what up, though? But getting out of that stress is the best thing you can do for yourself. Go get your rating. Maine, man, if I even could find Maine on the map. No, I'm joking with you guys. Hey, Maine, what up, though? Good to see you, Jimmy D. Appreciate it, man. Thank you kindly. Chevy, yeah, man, it's a different world over here, man. All the lists I've already gone through them, from the weather to the medical to the stress relief, the food, everything about it over here is just the environment. The people are different. It has its issues. It's got its struggles. You know, it's like no matter where you go in the world is going to have its problems, but you got to make the best of it. And I tell you, the problems that we have over here are night and day compared to the problems you guys have in the States and in the Western world. And I'd much rather deal with this over here than deal with that over there. LG, what up though? What up though? What up though? Tap, 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 tap. Let me know what's going on, guys. Let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're trying to be. I am in Thailand right now, but you know, we're talking about it. Let's say Cambodia, Laos, a couple different places. We just came back from Sri Lanka. No, I'm sorry. We just came back from Kuala Lumpur. It cost us $400 to go to Kuala Lumpur. It took us 3-hour flight. I don't even think it was that long. And then when I say $400, I mean for the hotel and the flight, not just the flight. I know I've taken flights in the States from Michigan to Florida that cost me $400 one way. Definitely moving out of the States, LG. Thank you. Absolutely get out of that. Oof. Because that place, man. Unfortunately, it's not what it used to be. It's not what I joined the military for. It's not the belief that I had when I went in. Become very disillusioned to a lot of things in the States, and the VA doesn't make it any easier. It's just another entity in a group of cogs in a machine that only serve to keep certain people in power and other people under thumb. So it's unfortunate, man. But you know, the biggest issue, like I said, is getting out of the States. You got to get your passport. You know, you got to pack. You got to figure out which part of your life you're going to bring with you. If you got family, that's a whole nother issue in itself. But the education here is different as well. So, you know, in the States, I went through that Detroit public school education system. I'm sorry, I don't even mean to laugh at it because it's not even funny. And they take their education over here very serious. And then, so if a lot of you aren't even sure what you're going to be able to do, say you don't even have that option of being VA right now, and you're just like, I got to get out of the States. There's so many other options and opportunities. You can work online. I know, once again, here we go. A lot of you never truly think about it. You don't have a skill. Yes, you work every day, but you don't have a true skill. Not something that can be transferred to anywhere else. Carrie, what up though? Go get a skill. And a lot of skills are so easy nowadays because the different applications and websites out there give them for free. Harvard's giving classes for free. YouTube is the biggest platform you can learn from. You're on TikTok right now learning from me. And it's free. Go get a skill. Work on that skill over the next 1 or 2, 3 years. I promise you will already be light years in front of everyone else behind you because no one else around you has a skill. You can be a writer. You can be an auditor. You can do content creation. There's many options, opportunities. Fiverr.com. You can teach English as a second language. ESL teaching over here. You can make what you would probably make in the States. What you probably make in the States as a teacher here. And they pay for your housing. They pay for your visa. A lot of you just don't know, right? So Cecil, what up though? So let me know, Michael Murphy, let me know what you do know. As you tap in, as you let me know what you do know. Let me know what you know. Let everybody else know what you know, because we're trying to get out of the States. So then there's other opportunities available. So say you're a nurse. They're begging for nurses over here, especially Western nurses. Are you serious? Western nurses over here? Tap, tap, tap. No, I mean, that's not what I meant. I'm reading the screen. What up, guys? What up, though? As you come into the room, let me know where you're from. There's many opportunities and ways to make money over here outside of the States. Don't let the States continue to keep you guys down and oppressed, because there's so much more. There's truly so much more. And then so working over here, it's cheaper. It's already cheaper. So you can afford to live here without having to stress and get, like I said, there's always issues everywhere. Sometimes the infrastructure here isn't all that great. I'm from Detroit, people. What up though? The potholes we have in Detroit, here sometimes you can fall into another dimension, another time frame, another time zone with these potholes here. But small issues, come on, man, these are small problems. These are small problems compared to the States. So You get over here and now you got a different life. You're not worried about credit. Tony, what up though? You get over here, you sit and you figure out truly what you want to do because you've got a skill, and you sell that skill and you make money. And that's how you make money. Now, a lot of you don't want to be in business for yourself. That's also cool. Ask your job that you work for right now to make your job remote. And I know a lot of you can be remote. Uh-oh, Glenn. Oh, I'm going to get kicked off. Detected inactivity. Oh, no. Tell me, I was inactive. I'm yelling at the screen right now. So you don't have a skill. Develop a skill, whatever it may be. Find something that you have a passion for and learn how to make money from that. And then if you don't know how to make money from that skill, or you just don't want to be in business for yourself, that's fine. Ask the job that you work for right now, is it possible to be remote in whatever position you're in, and get out of the States. Great to get out and live outside of the U.S. It absolutely is, Jimmy. Absolutely is. Appreciate you, brother, because it is a beautiful life over here. So just telling you guys, if you're looking for assistance, if you know any vets that need assistance, if you know any vets that are just hard up because they don't know what to do, they don't know where to go, Lionel, if you know anybody that needs that assistance, please send them my way because I'm here to help you guys. Coach, what up though? What up though? Glad to see you guys coming in. Let me know where you're from. Jimmy, let me and everybody else, let me know where you're from, because it is a beautiful life over here in Thailand. It is a beautiful sunny day, and I'm here to help you guys figure out how to get here as well. So military is a disservice to mankind, and PTSD is well deserved. Wow, that's a lot. So I joined the military and I lived over in the UK for a few years. I loved it. Yep, there we go. There we go. You know, and then so there's going to be people that come into the room too that I understand that are going to be jaded and they're going to say things. And that's exactly why I'm here, because I want you guys to understand that there are going to be haters. There's going to be people that are going to tell you, why do you want to move from the States? Why do you want to leave? Why do you want to leave from the West and go to the East? What are you going to do when you get there? I hear that they're always having typhoons, and there's always demonstrations and protests, and they don't like Americans over there. All BS. All BS. There's nowhere in the world that you're going to go, what's going on here, that at least that I've been, where the people were like, oh, you're an American, and they're throwing stones at your face, and come on, bro. Nobody treats you like that anywhere else. Of course we've got our issues. Maybe if you're in Saudi, in the middle of Saudi or something like that, you're gonna have problems. But Donna, come on now. Nobody acts like that anywhere else. Everywhere that I've been, everybody's been pretty cool. Oh, you're an American? They want to talk to me now. All of a sudden I become their best friend. Gail, Taco. Now all of a sudden I become people's best friends because I'm an American. They want to talk like me, and they want to be next to me, and they want to take pictures with me. I can't tell you how many times I've been told I look like Anthony Anderson. I look like Ice Cube. I look like Tiger Woods. I look like Michael Jordan. They want to take pictures. I don't know why did they serve these things. You know what I do? I have a conspiracy theory. They serve that BS up to Americans because if you left the States and took your money, you wouldn't spend it in the States anymore. And that system is built on capitalism. They need you to pay taxes. They need you to be stressed. They need you to go to work every day. They need you to be there and continue to put into that system. Stop. If you're not military for someone young, it would be a great experience of a lifetime. Absolutely. How would you how would you put yourself out there if it was how they would treat you? Yeah, that's true, brother. You know, that's the truth. People are gonna, be upset. Maybe they tried in the past and it didn't work out. You ever see Moana? Make way, Moana. My children, trust me, I watch it every day. Don't judge me. We listen and we don't judge. Someone has tried it before you and failed. That's life. But what happens is a lot of people try, fail, and they stop. That's life. What's not usually life is people trying, failing, and trying again, and failing, and trying again, and failing, and trying again. And those are the people that we envy, the Elon Musk of the world, the people that actually become something. And we're like, oh, I wish I could be like them. But you had the opportunity, you just didn't take it because you were too scared, because you didn't know where to go next. You didn't know what the next step was. You didn't have a system in place. You have a goal, but you don't have a system to get to that goal. You just think you're going to wake up one day and that goal will be in front of you and you're going to be like, oh, thank you, Lord, and it's going to be done. That's not how life works. So if you're trying to move out of the States, if you truly want to be out of that system, plan accordingly. Get a skill, work on that skill, become better than other people because you have put in work into that skill, and leave the States. That's how you get out of this. That's how you get out of the rat race. But a lot of you are okay with working for the man every day. I'm not here to judge. And a lot of you are just like the comment where it's going to be haters no matter what you do, and you allow those people to keep you down. Crabs in a barrel. I'd always said if I had to do it over again, I'd do it again the same. Yeah, don't change anything. Just make what you got right now the best it can be. What you got right now is the best you can do. Just make the best of it every day. You wake up every day. You're a new person every day that you wake up. Willie B, when you wake up. Georgina, when you wake up. Jimmy, when you wake up every day, you are a new person. Make this day better than the day before. And just hope that the person before you the day before actually left you 1% of something that was better that you can build upon and continue on the next day. So every day you wake up, even if you don't do something positive, or if you don't do a 1,000 positive things, do one positive thing for yourself and make it better for the next person when he wakes up or she wakes up the next day. That's it. Mama Sunshine, what up though? What up though? Just 1% better. And I know it's very cliche, but that's how you get it. That's how you get it. Every day you wake up, you spend 1 hour crafting a skill. That's it, man. 1 hour. I've been on here for 1 hour. Get better at something. Get better at something. A lot of you are just okay with waking up every day and going through the paces because you don't know anything else. And then so the people that are going to tell you you're not about shit, and you're going to listen. And there's going to be other vets that tell you that you don't have PTSD because you weren't in combat, or you don't have anything this because you didn't this, or blah, blah, blah. That's them. I guarantee you on your deathbed, if you could look back and you say, hey, I wouldn't change anything, that's all that matters. Do for you and do for you and do for you. That's it, bro. That's it, man. Hope there's something that I can help out with, man, because that's what I'm here for, man. Head overseas, live in a different culture, and experience the world, what people have to offer. Very true. There's other people in the world. There's other people to go see outside of the States. I know the States are huge. I tell my wife is Filipino. I tell her all the time, the States are huge. You can go from state to state and have a completely different group of people right over the border. States is a different world. I know it is. It's a beautiful place. I love the States. I truly do. Trayvon, what up though? But I see the BS that comes along with it. So I can like it from a distance. That's all I can do is like it from a distance. And if you guys are trying to get to the point where you want to like it from a distance, really it starts with getting a skill. What is it? What's your skill? Do you want to teach? What's your passion? What do you have a passion for? Everybody's got a talent. The Bible says everyone has a talent, may it be 5 talents, 3 talents, or 1. Everybody's got a talent. So what's your talent? Doesn't matter how small it is. Go develop it. Go develop it. And then once you develop that skill, it'll take you some time. Learn how to monetize it. You say, how do I get this? How do I get people to pay for this? Grumpy, what up though? How do you get people to pay for your services? Well, for one, refine your services and make them better than other people's services, and figure out what people truly need. What do people truly need? I am offering a service right now, and I know vets out there truly need the service, regardless of if they've heard the BS about us being claim sharks, people out there just trying to get their money and not truly help them. There are a ton of veterans, a ton of companies out there that are just like that. That's absolutely true. But we never equate things to each other. And if you spent every waking day as a single person saying every person out there is trash and I'll never find true love, you're always going to be heartbroken. So if you spend every waking day saying, I'm never going to get this 100%, or I'm never gonna get this skill, or I'm never gonna be this, you're never going to get it. It's just that simple. So spend some time being better than you were yesterday, even if it's just 1% better. Let those 1% build up on each other. And then you say, hey, Jimmy, what up? I appreciate you guys. Thank you kindly. Thank you, Jimmy. What's up, man? And then Dylan, yeah. So you get better at your skill. And then you say, I'm going to get on Fiverr. Or I'm going to get on any other platform, Amazon, and sell the skill. It's almost like I get punished for winning. You at 100%? If you guys are at 100%, let me know. Where are you at if you're at 100%? And if you're not at 100%, you're just trying to get out of the rat race. Denied, huh? Why? Let me slow down for a bit because I want to make sure that you guys get your questions in. Seattle, what up though, Adam? I'm a undercover Seahawks fan, I'm gonna be honest. I've always liked Lockett and those guys out there, man. So Seattle, what up though? So if you just got denied, just me here, if you got denied, why? See, that's the question that most vets don't ask. Why? Why did you get denied? Just being upset and angry at it doesn't fix anything. But the VA knows that's going to be your answer. The VA knows they're going to deny you for the most BS reason, and you're going to say, well, the VA said no, I must not be broken. Oh, well, the VA said no, so I'm not going to go challenge it. Oh, the VA said no, and I don't know what to do or what to say because I don't know why I was denied, so that's good enough. So a lot of you guys are stuck where you're stuck because you don't put any effort into understanding what the problem is to begin with. I have 70% filed for headache, secondary tinnitus, even had a nexus letter. Yep. So this is what you need to specifically understand, just me. Look at your rating sheet, the decision letter that they sent you. Look at your decision letter. Go to the back half of it where it's got that symbol and it says, hey, these are the reasons why we denied you. And they give you all these reasons as to why they denied you, and it's usually within the realm of about 3 reasons. It's not connected through your nexus, that you didn't prove that it was service related through your nexus. The doctor said he doesn't believe even in the nexus that it's service connected, or whatever BS reason that doctor said. Could be 100 different reasons as to why the doctor said it's not service connected, that they believe you have what you have, but it's not service connected. Or it happened at a different time or something like that. Whatever their answers always are. And or it's not in your medical records. Oh, we didn't see it before, so how are you trying to claim it now, right? There's always ways around that BS, man. So then let's talk about it. Sometimes VA denies 3 times before proof. There we go. See, so understand too, a lot of times the VA is just throwing it back at you just to see what you're going to do. Just to see what you're going to do. Because once again, a lot of you just say, well, that's good enough. They gave me my 30%, and that's good enough. Or you get denied and you're like, I don't know what to do from this point. I know they're asking me for something else, but I don't know what they're asking me for. So I'm going to submit the same evidence that I submitted the first time, the second time. They're going to deny you again. There's so many branches to this tree that you guys have to understand. It's very much like a if this, then that. If you ever grew up reading those science fiction fantasy books where you start to read the first couple pages, but as you read it, you understand towards the back, depending on what path you choose, that's the outcome you're going to get. So if you're a space ranger and you're on a space exploration and you got to make a decision between fighting the aliens, going to talk to your commander, or chasing the beautiful woman from the planet you just came from, and you decide instead of doing your mission you're gonna go chase the girl, you lose and you don't get what you're looking for, right? So go back and try again. Give them what they're looking for. Make it so that they can't deny you. How do you make it so they can't deny you? You must have new and relevant evidence from a medical expert, preferably a doctor, to say that she believes more than likely than not what your issues are and what's ailing you today was caused during your time in service. Can they still deny you? Yeah, because it's the VA. It's the VA. It's the VA, man. So just expect it. Just expect the unexpected, because that's what they're going to do. You're going to hop through hoops. You're going to hop through hoops. The first time I heard about the VA was in 2011. I got out of the military in 2004. I know there's lots of vets out there that don't even know what the VA. I didn't know what the VA was. I didn't even know what the VA was. Jimmy. Appreciate you guys. Thank you kindly. I didn't even know what the VA was. So I'm sure a lot of veterans out there are feeling the same. And then so when you go deal with the VA, you don't know what you're getting into. You don't know what you're dealing with, an entity that's there to almost fail you, right? David, what up though? So then you go into it half-assed. You throw stuff at the wall. Sometimes it sticks. Sometimes it doesn't. Some of you are okay with what you get. Some of you aren't. And some of you are going to continue to fight until you get everything you deserve. Amen. Blessings. That's it. And that's everything through life. That's just people through life, right? And they know about the paid Nexus letters. But see, this is the thing, though, even on Nexus letters. The VA is supposed to give the benefit of the doubt to the veteran. So if we go out and get a doctor's opinion that says, more than likely than not, this was caused through service, and the VA finds somebody that says more than likely that it's not due to service, they're supposed to give you the benefit of the doubt. Regardless of if it's paid or not, never exaggerate. I am not here to tell you guys to lie about anything. Never exaggerate, never lie, because one, you're just going to forget your lie, and when you tell it again, you're going to get it all screwed up. So stop lying. Don't even lie about it to begin with. Tell the truth. If you're at a 70, you're at a 70. That's it. Leave it there. Leave it there. But if you're at a 70 and they give you a 50, go back and... Regardless of if it's a paid Nexus letter, the system is not rigged in your favor. The system is rigged so that you're going to lose out of the gate. Most vets are going to get denied out of the gate, regardless if you've proven yourself. So then if you, like Tom Brady from Tampa Bay, decide to deflate the ball a little bit so that you get an advantage as well, who's really in the wrong? Like, I am not here to tell you guys to lie on anything. But if you're paying to get a Nexus letter that you lied about, as opposed to paying for a Nexus letter that tells the truth, those are two separate things. Those are two separate things. The system is not made for you to win. The VA is not going to give you a Nexus letter. So where do you get one from? You got to go pay for it sometimes. You're not lying about it. You're just paying to get it. Doctors need to be paid. Don't doctors get paid in the U.S.? Weren't we just talking about that? Don't you get paid for your specialty and your service in the States? Why would that be a problem to have a doctor? The VA is paying a doctor to evaluate you, to give you a Nexus letter that they're probably going to deny you on. I just want you guys to see the truth. I want everybody out there, Hugh, Jimmy, I want you guys out there to know that the VA expects you to have integrity when they have none. I'm not telling you to lie. I'm telling you that if you have to go get the things that you're going to get to prove your case, go get those things. Go get your medical records. Go see the doctor and get your evidence. Sincerely, what up though, Rhonda? What up though, guys? Let me know where you're from. Tap in and let me know where you're from. I want everybody to come join me, and I wanted to be on the VA's dime. I absolutely wanted to be on the VA's dime. That money's already there, Queen. What up though? That budget has already been set. A lot of you don't understand your politics. You get upset at your politics, but you don't understand your politics. That budget is set. They argue about this shit all the time. They almost go into shutdowns all the time. And then when that budget finally comes through, that money is sitting there waiting on you. That money's sitting there waiting on you. And you don't want to go get it because you don't think that you're hurt enough. You don't think, oh, well, they haven't put me in a straitjacket, so I'm okay. I don't have PTSD. But you're blowing up at work all the time, constantly getting into fights. And you don't think you're bad. Because you only see the glorified side, Tony. We see the glorified side of mental health issues. And we think if we're not in a straitjacket, if we're not living out in the street with ratty clothes, that we don't have PTSD, that we're not as bad as other vets, maybe combat vets. But you can't get along with your family. You're strained from your children. You don't talk to your mother. You can barely keep a job. You can't go out in the public. You can't talk to people. You use inappropriate language. You talk to people and you think you're making jokes. They're civilians. They're not vets. You can't make those types of jokes with civilians. So you're being inappropriate in public. All these things go into that. They all go into play. But you think because you're not sitting in a white padded room with in the bubble in the glove, the white huggy, that you're not bad. I've been going to improve for hearing. It's been a long road, but I'm not giving up. Absolutely. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. That's the only way you're going to get rated. That's the only way you're going to get rated. You're not going to get rated anywhere else. You got to go tell the truth. You guys got to put it out there and let the VA know what's truly going on in your life so that you can get the help and the ratings that you deserve. And so that you can get out of the States and get out of that rat race. Get out of the West and get out of that stress and learn how to actually try to live a decent life. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. I've been here long enough. Now, these seats are okay, but I'm gonna be honest, man. My lower back is starting to light up. So if you guys, I gotta go stretch. I gotta go do something to lay down or something. I'm starting to get shocks through my legs. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with us, Jimmy and everybody else. Then thank you for coming through, because I want to do this more often. I want to make sure that you guys get this information and understand what's going on and what the differences are in terms of ratings and how to get rated. And if you know any vets out there that are scared, that are nervous, that are worried that they're poking a bear and they're going to get their ratings reduced, that, you know, at the end of the day, they don't deserve the rating that they truly do because another vet's way worse than they are. Go get the rating that you deserve, guys. And if you're having any issues, you don't know where to start, hit me up, man. I'm D Helps Vets. I'm all over social media. I'm on Facebook. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I'm on YouTube, d.helps.vets on TikTok. We are at VBINTL on Facebook. Victor Bravo India November Lima Tango, VBINTL on Facebook. Hit me up, even if you don't want to talk in the chat. I'm always here to assist. If you know that you got problems, but you don't know how to talk about them, and you don't know how to tell the VA so that you can get the proper rating that you deserve, I'm here to help you guys, man. I'm all 100% in. And if you've ever, actually, before I leave too, before my back completely gives out on me here, if you've ever run into a claim shark, someone that you gave your money to, and they didn't help you the way that you were looking to get the help and the service that you wanted, holler at me on that one too, man, because there's a ton of them out there. They truly are. And no matter what business or industry you get involved in, there's always going to be somebody that's going to take advantage. So if you need the assistance, if you really need the help, if you've been taken advantage of and you're just jaded, you're not sure where to start, if you've already put in, Sean, if you've already put in, Sherrington, if you've already put in a claim and it got jacked up by a lawyer, got drug out for a year or two, and then you still didn't hear anything back or you got denied, we can help with these things. We can fix these issues. Your problems are not completely your own. Well, they can be worked. You can be helped. You can be fixed. We can make you better and stronger, faster. No, we can't, because the VA can't even do that themselves. That's why they compensate you. So come talk to us, man. We are here to help make sure that you get the rating that you deserve. Good morning, brother. Oh, what's up, Thomas? What up, though? What up, though, bro? What up, though, man? I'm listen. Hold on, man. Let me let me readjust here for a second. You guys are starting to come into the room now. I'm trying to bounce out here, but I don't know how much longer I can sit here. My back is really starting to eat at me. Where are you located? I am in Krabi, Thailand. Krabi, Thailand, which is the southern part of the country. Historic. What up, though? Historical. What up, though, people? It's much more family-oriented, quiet, peaceful here. There's a ton of beaches, so of course there are a ton of backpackers and people that come through, but all of that's about 20 minutes away. We get to go see it when we want. We don't when we don't. And we relax. And, you know, it's just a beautiful life, I'm gonna be honest. It's one of those things where I wish everybody could experience it, and that's why I'm here. That's exactly why I'm here. When you say you're gonna get off, TT pushes more people on. Ha! That's what I get. I shouldn't have said it, huh? Back and starting to light up here, though. Oh, so jobs. So like I said, I am a 100% P&T rated veteran. I have been out of the military since 2004. I didn't get rated until 2018. I didn't get my 100% until 2022. So once again, like I said, this is a journey, guys. This is not something that's gonna happen overnight. Rob, this is not something gonna happen overnight when it comes to getting your 100% P&T. But you don't have to go a decade like me. You know, you don't have to take the same bumpy road that I did. Let's go on a bit of an easier path. Let's figure out what it's going to take to get you specifically the rating that you are looking for, so we can assist you. That's it, man. You know, I tried it all my lives and tried to see a few times jump on computers. I get you. Jimmy, that's what's up, man. So if you're trying to get out of the rat race and you're looking, you're saying, man, I don't know what I can do when I get over it. I don't have a job. It's because you don't have a skill. You don't have a skill. These are things that before we had the Industrial Revolution and people started working in cubicles, you had to have a skill. They used to teach skills in school. You had to take carpentry. You had to take wood shop. You had to learn how to drive in school. You had to learn how to cook in school. You had art in school. You had music. All these things that they no longer give these kids because they don't want kids to have skills. They want them to be robots and to work in cubicles. So they teach you things that you can only do for someone else. So go learn how to do something for yourself. Learn how to sell something is the best way, of course, because people always need something. Regardless of what it is, people always need something. Figure out what you have a passion for. Figure out what people need in that passion and learn their pain points. What needs to be fixed? My passion is helping veterans. I got skilled by going through experience and getting denied. Ha! They tried to reduce me from 70% to 50% because I went in and talked to the doctor twice and told him I was having a decent day. That's a whole nother story. I've been through this multiple times, brothers, sisters. I'm here to assist. I just want to see you get the ratings you deserve. So then now you've got a skill, and now you can translate that into things people need, and you can sell that. If you don't want to be in business for yourself, ask your job, can you go remote? Most jobs probably nowadays, we're more than happy to get you out of the office. They probably want you gone anyway. I know majority of the time people in the office ain't getting crap done anyway. You're probably better off at home or wherever you're at to get work done, because you're more likely to get the work done and get out than you are to be in office and be BSing all day. Is there a job search for people before they go overseas to see what's for job availability? So there's multiple websites that I know of. Fiverr is one of the biggest. I worked on Fiverr for a while. I sat with a mentor of mine, Papa Joe. What up, though? If you're out there, he's a 100% P&T rated veteran. And I found that I didn't really have any skills. And he sat with me and taught me how to write, how to become a writer, all-encompassing writer. And we wrote resumes, we wrote biographies, We wrote multiple things. We got paid for it. So like, even if it's not just online selling things, if your passion is being a content creator, work on going all in on your content. I've got a brother over here. Well, he's in Pattaya. Alex, what up though? If you're out there, Bam Bam. If you're out there, Alex and Miley and Alex on YouTube. I watched this brother go from maybe 100 and something subscribers to having somewhere close to like, I think 18, 19,000 subscribers in 2 years. Because it's a passion of his. He put in the work and now he's good at it. And to tell you the truth, he's not even that good at it, but he's better than 99% of the people out there. I'm joking, brother. You know, military, you know how we get down, man. I love you, man. But get a skill. Learn how to teach English. You can teach on, there's a handful of teaching websites out there. I'm sorry, you say Cambly and Preply.com. Preply.com. You can teach English. They're begging for English teachers out here. Native English teachers. Because the majority of the people that teach out here are Filipinos and foreigners that speak English not fluently because they speak fluently, but they're not native. So imagine being one of the only native teachers in Thailand. They're going to be screaming over you. Hi, what up though? As you come into the room, please let me know where you're from. Please let me know where you're trying to go. How to, Heather, what up though? And so get a skill. What's your passion? And you start to work on that passion. You turn it into a skill that you can sell, that you can monetize, and that's what you do. Once again, if you don't want to go into your business for yourself, ask your job, can you go remote? And if you're stuck and you can't do any of those things, and you're just like, man, this is just out of my realm, out of my league, save. I know that's something. Ooh, that word taboo. Oh, save as an American, save. Hiss. Don't say that word. Save, mother. I'm sorry. Put a couple dollars away. Stop spending all your money on that BS American crap. Put a couple dollars away. Spend some time saving your money, preparing and planning, going through the system, and making yourself ready to travel. The Bible says, a man who does not count the cost is going to fail. You don't know what it costs before you start building a building? How much does it cost to live over here? How much does it cost to live where you're going? Let me throw another word out there that I know a lot of you are scared of. What up though? What up though as you come into the room? ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Sit down and get real with ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT that you have been messing up in your life and you want to be a better human being. And Chat will walk you through it. It will tell you all about yourself. If you're not ready to be butthurt and cry a little bit, don't go ask Chat this question, because Chat will tell you the truth. And then so Chat will also help you walk through a plan, an actual system, a plan, not just a goal, but a plan on getting out of the rat race. You can work on increments of 6 months to a year to 2 years to 10 years, whatever it may be. But a lot of you don't think about the future. So today is today, and you spend every dollar that you get. So work on maybe the Dave Ramsey, save a couple dollars, put them away. Say in the next 5 years, I'm gonna bust my butt at 2 different jobs, save this money, and get out of the States. The ticket from the state to Krabi, Thailand, right now, is probably gonna cost you somewhere around like $3,000 to $4,000. You say that's expensive. That's true. It's high season. It's still very beautiful here. Now, if you come during maybe a little bit more of the winter time in the States, and here is starting to become the rainy season, it'll be a little bit cheaper to fly. Maybe somewhere close to like $2,500 US. So save it. Save it. Go get another job. Go get a side job. Figure out what you're good at. Get skilled at it. Sell that. Take the money and move over here. Man, I got so many damn solutions. So if there's, I guess, multiple ways to skin this cat, just prepare. Most of us don't know how to prepare. We just do. We're stuck in autopilot. You got to get out of autopilot. You guys got to get out of autopilot. Really sit down and say, what's wrong? What's broken here? And I guarantee if you do that as well, you'll be able to go tell that to the VA and get the rating that you deserve. So learn how to advocate, learn how to self-advocate, and let the VA know what you need, because as I haven't been, I'm a veteran. The jobs that I've worked in the past, like I said, I've only had for a couple months max. So I never really had any jobs that I can talk about making money from. I've never had a job long enough. So I hope, in answering the question, there's many ways around it. You can work online, you can work remotely, you can sell things from your passion. You can Rob 31 Mac. You can learn a skill. You can teach English here. You can write resumes and autobiographies and books for people. You can sell e-pamphlets to people. Just Me is back. What up though? Pretty in Pink. What up though? There's multiple ways to make money, but most people don't know, because most people don't know anybody that makes money. They just work all day. You got to get around other people that know how to make money. You got to get around people. You gotta start looking online and watching YouTube videos of people and how they actually make money out of getting up every morning and going to work. Absolutely, Jimmy. Appreciate you again. Absolutely. Thank you kindly. Yeah. I'm getting ready to get out of here too. I don't know if I'm gonna go run, but I'm gonna get up and stretch my butt. Prophet, what up though? Good to see you back. You got to get a skill. They're free now. Skills are free. You can get them anywhere. There's so many learning websites that are free. Skillshare. There's so many out there. I know it's hard for people to understand that there's other ways of making money outside of going to work, or winning the lottery, or calling somebody a trust fund baby and having to hand it down. But if you don't want to work for yourself, oh, what's up, Vicky? Ha! It's too early in the morning for you to be online. If you don't know how to make money from your skill, there's multiple ways to learn. There's multiple outlets that will teach you. You can go back to school. There's many ways to make money outside of going to a 9-to-5 every day. And if you are a veteran, the VA is there for a reason. The VA has recognized that these issues are across veterans for a reason. If they thought we were all exaggerating, if they thought they were all lying or fabricating, I don't think that they would be there to begin with. There's so many industries in the US where you can work for 29 years and 29 days and they'll fire you and you won't get anything from them. So why is it that the VA still compensates veterans years, decades after they get out? They recognize it for a reason. And I myself am getting ready to go recognize my back, guys, because I've been sitting here long enough. So I appreciate everybody that came in. I appreciate all the love and support. Denise, as you guys come in, Frank Gallagher, man. If you guys have any questions, if you know any vets that need assistance and they just don't know where to start, get going, send them my way. I'm here to assist. Appreciate you guys. Everybody have a good morning, or wherever you're at, good evening and good night. Thank you.